We turned $70 into $467 on eBay. Let's talk about what's sold. What's going on, guys? My name is Sebastian. This is Resell Junkie. If you're new here, my wife and I, we sell you stuff online and we teach others how to do it. Everything you're about to see here was sourced from thrift stores, and none of it is crazy stuff. You can find this all the time locally. It's not a big deal. There's no crazy mythical creatures in this pile. What we're gonna do is we're gonna show you exactly what these things sold for. We're gonna talk about why I bought them and what I actually paid for them. So if these types of videos do help and you do enjoy them, consider subscribing below. And then also, if this video does maybe help you in some sort of way, please smash that like button. It really helps a small channel like ours grow. Let's get into this. All right, first things first is this Ariat flame resistant shirt. If you follow us on social media, you've probably already seen this. This was a nice, just basic flame resistant shirt. There's the Ariat logo. And then whenever you see this, the CAT2 2112 HRC number, make sure you take a look at that. That's the flame resistant nonsense that you need to look for. And there's a little inside tag. Again, a lot of people pass on flame resistant stuff. I'm not sure why. We paid $6.55 for this shirt and it sold for 38 bucks. So that's a nice little flip. Now, before we move along, some of the prices that you may see listed on eBay right here, they may be inaccurate. We may have taken a best offer on them. And then also you may hear some repetitive prices. That's because when I go thrifting, I don't say that this shirt cost me $4, those pants cost me $6. I average everything out. I'm not like a molecular level seller. I don't really care about the small details. I'm looking for more so like monthly and yearly revenues. So that's maybe why some of the costs that I actually paid for these things may sound a little bit repetitive. Next is this Roper shirt. This had a cool little cowboy campfire pattern by it. Nice little shirt, nothing too special. This wasn't a pearl snap. If it was a pearl snap, we would have gotten a few bucks more out of it. But Roper is just one of those brands, again, just to kind of know it's not gonna bring you $1 million, but it is made in the USA. It's a somewhat desirable brand. But yeah, like anything, look for pearl snap Western shirts. They tend to do better. We paid $7.20 for it, and it did sell for the 25 bucks. So again, not a bad flip. This spider jacket. This was a nice, just little like soft shell, like knit jacket. Really nothing too crazy. Spider is a brand that does not sell for that much, even though it's like high end. There's several lines of Spider that will sell for a lot of money, like some of their snow pants and some of their jackets will go for a lot of money. But then a lot of this stuff you can also find like TJ Maxx, so it's not the most expensive brand in the world. So don't get too excited. Even like some of their puffer jackets will only sell for like 30 to 40 bucks used. So again, just calm down if you do find this brand. We only got 30 bucks for this jacket. I did have it for a little bit. I'm starting to clearance out all of my heavier winter stuff just because spring is right around the corner. And we paid $8.06 for this jacket. Still not a bad flip. It did cost $10 to ship. But I mean, at the end of the day, we still made, I don't know, like $10 profit on this thing. So yeah, not bad. Okay, this Bernina extension table slide-on thing. If you know anything about sewing, you'll probably know what this is. If you don't know anything about sewing, pretty much on a sewing machine, especially on a Bernina and a higher end ones, they're gonna have these like base plate tables to where you actually put the fabric or the garment on, and then you sew on that. That's what this is. This is just a replacement part. Now I got a Bernina 731 sewing machine from a friend with the case and all these accessories, but the machine itself doesn't actually work. I'm gonna sell the machine locally because it's not worth it to ship it at this point, and I'm just parting out the rest of the stuff on eBay, which there's like presser feet, there's the case for it, so I expect to make well over $150 off the accessories alone. So do not pass on this stuff. Learn your sewing machines and learn what parts are really, really desirable. There are some sewing machines that can sell for a ton of money. You just need to understand which ones those are. The three I recommend just knowing off the top of your head is Bernina, PAF, however you say it, PFAFF, and then Juki. Those are all three really, really nice brands that you just need to be aware of. I didn't pay anything for this. I got it for free from my friend and it sold for 75 bucks, literally within 12 hours. So pretty cool. This Under Armour t-shirt, it just may seem like a random thing I'm showing you, and it is. I just want to show you that just some random Under Armour t-shirts and stuff, they can sell for like a decent amount of money. To get $17 for a used Under Armour t-shirt, that's pretty decent money, I'd say. We did pay $7.80 for this, but again, since it was averaged out, most likely we paid like 3 to 4 bucks for this actual shirt. Under Armour is just one of those brands that does have a pretty good following, and especially when it's like military, hunting, or fishing related, you can get top dollar for that kind of Under Armour stuff. But again, Under Armour is one of those companies that makes a lot of junk, so 99% of it will not be worth your time unless it's really clean workout attire. Again, hunting stuff, fishing stuff, or military style stuff. This is another reason why you should follow us on social media, because I posted about this Ibex sweater already, and this is awesome. So Ibex is a brand that I just learned about probably like 2 months ago. I had never heard of it until I found a jacket by them. There's the logo. It's made in the USA. I think all of their stuff is wool. I'm not 100% sure on that. This was a merino wool and nylon blend. The two things that I have found from them were both wool, and then I also read somewhere that it's all like wool stuff. More of the story is it's a good brand to know. Really, really great brand. This hoodie sold in just a few days for $80.74, and we paid $6.60 for it. So nice little flip. With wool, always be careful. Make sure there's no holes or anything crazy like that. Just give it a second look over. But yeah, this is a really nice flip, and you need to know your brands. You need to figure out these little niche brands because they can bring you good money. Now, this cool jacket was right next to this Ibex sweater. We literally found it on the same rack. I found like 6 or 7 really, really nice pieces, which again, I posted on Instagram and stuff like that. But we paid $6.60 again for this cool jacket, and it sold for $42. This is just a basic fleece jacket, nothing too crazy. This was a 2XL, so it's a good size. And with fleece, guys, just get the best condition possible. If it's all matted and nasty, just pass on it. People don't buy those kinds of fleeces. Fleeces are hard to sell as it is, so when they're beat up, just avoid them at all costs. All right, these Cabela hunting pants. I love buying hunting pants. People pass on them all the time. I don't understand why. We paid $7.42 for these pants. They were nice. They were really, really great shape. Nice quality too. They weren't just like junky kind of cotton, like flimsy ones. These were nice, they were good condition. And again, they sold for 40 bucks within just a couple days. So nice little flip. All right, this Nike Pro Combat long sleeve shirt. I just talked about this in a thrift haul video, and I probably should have mentioned this. A lot of this stuff I've talked about in thrift haul videos. I've already showed you guys, and that's how quickly it sold. I made these thrift haul videos like a week ago, and all of these things are already selling. So that's kind of cool. I'm pretty happy about that. This is, again, Nike Pro Combat. When you find this kind of stuff, make sure it's in good shape. If you can find ones with funky colors on them, they will sell a lot faster. And just know that workout attire does sell really quickly, it seems like, if you can find the higher end levels of each sort of company. So like Nike, do like the Nike Pro Combat series. It sells a lot better and a lot faster. Avoid just like the basic stuff or just the Nike check, like the plain black shirts. Those really don't sell that well. But stuff like the Under Armour mock necks that are like the Heat Gear series, those do sell pretty fast. I'm not saying you're gonna make $1 million off of them, but usually they're pretty cheap at thrift stores. I know I only paid $4 for this thing, so it's a nice little flip. I mean, it really is a great way to make an extra little stream of income while you're at the store. Now technically for this, since it was averaged out, I did pay $6.54 for this, but I do remember this being on the rack. It was like $4, so there we go. All right, these Prana pants, again, these were from a thrift haul a week ago. They were in good condition. They did have a mark on the back somewhere over here, yeah, so it had a couple marks. But we paid $7.42 for these, and they sold for 25 bucks. Now, Prana is one of those brands, it's not like North Face or Patagonia where it has this huge, crazy following, but it does sell well, especially when you find certain pieces that are in good shape. It does still have a little community based around it, so I do suggest you guys buying it. And then lastly, these North Face Gore-Tex pants. They were nothing crazy. They were just a basic kind of shell pant. They were Gore-Tex, which does make them a little bit more special. They did have a bib on them, which was cool too. These pictures suck because it was hard to get them onto my photo studio. When you find Gore-Tex anything, it's usually worth something, especially if it's North Face or Patagonia or any of these bigger brands. So always take a second look at it. We paid $6.54 for these pants, and they sold for 68 bucks. I was gonna keep them myself. If they were in slightly better condition, we would have got a few more bucks, but I did find a hole on them. So that kind of took down the value. But again, some of these things can go for well over 100 bucks if it was the certain model. So just always be on the lookout and don't ever pass on certain snow pants. Now there's a lot of junky brands, so let me just tell you that right now. Most of them will not be worth that much. North Face ones sell great, Patagonia ones sell great, even Columbia ones sell really great and really fast. But again, since it's springtime almost, just maybe calm down on those. It's time to kind of reel that stuff back in. So yeah, guys, I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe, do all that good stuff. I hope this helps make you guys make some money. But until next time, my name's Sebastian. Cheers.